Chiefs have a hidden savior in the NFL, and almost nobody noticed it. If you're seeing this right now, it's no coincidence. The algorithm chose you. While Kansas City struggles with a huge defensive problem, the perfect solution is sitting on another team's bench, practically begging to return. And the worst part, the answer has always been right under everyone's nose. But only a privileged few are finding out now. The silent collapse nobody saw coming. Imagine having Chris Jones as your defensive leader, but slowly destroying him because there's nobody to share the load. Sounds like an exaggeration? The numbers don't lie. Jones is playing 3 times more snaps than any other defensive tackle on the roster. It's like putting an elite athlete through a marathon every day. And when rookie Omar Norman-Lott went down with a season-ending injury, the nightmare became reality. Kansas City now has a huge hole in its defensive line, a hole that could cost it its 3rd championship. But there's one detail that 90% of fans miss. Khalen Saunders. Does that name ring a bell? It should, because he spent 4 seasons wearing red and gold, was loved in the Chiefs' locker room, and even while playing for other teams, he continued to defend Kansas City on social media when the haters attacked. But what no one expected? This. Saunders is rotting on the Jacksonville Jaguars bench. Has played just 1 game and 12 snaps all season. For a guy who was a regular starter for New Orleans the past 2 seasons, this is public humiliation. And you know what's even crazier? Has only 29 years old. Has in his prime. He has insurable athleticism for his size, and according to the experts at Pro Football Focus, he is better at passing rush than running, exactly what Kansas City is desperate to find. In the last 48 hours, sources close to the organization have revealed something potentially game-changing. Chiefs general manager Brett Veach is eyeing on cheap defensive line reinforcements. And Saunders' name? It's been floating around. The cost? A 7th-round pick. Maybe not even that. It's practically free to solve a problem that could cost millions in missed playoffs. Think about it. Norman-Lott was playing just 14 snaps per game before getting injured. Saunders has experience. He already knows the Kansas City system. He has chemistry with the locker room. And, crucially, he wants to return. This isn't speculation. Anyone who follows his social media knows. His heart has never left Kansas City. The theory nobody is talking about, but what if I told you this wasn't just a desperate move? What if it was pure strategy? By bringing in Saunders for peanuts, the Chiefs free up capital to pursue an elite pass rusher at defensive end. Names like Calais Campbell are on the table, but without a cheap reinforcement at tackle, Kansas City doesn't have the leverage to make a big move. See, Saunders solves 2 problems at once. Offloads Chris Jones' pay and frees up budget space. It's the kind of move that seems simple, but separates average teams from dynasties. Steve Spagnuolo, the Chiefs' defensive coordinator, has worked miracles with less. But even miracles have their limits. With the defense bleeding yards and pressure on the quarterback virtually non-existent in crucial games, the clock is ticking. And here's the question that will explode the comments. Why the hell hasn't Brett Veach called Jacksonville yet? Saunders is beloved by the fans, has respected in the locker room. He has the perfect technical profile, and his available. Sounds too obvious to be true? Sometimes the best move is the most obvious. If you think you've seen it all with the Chiefs this season, wait. Because if this move happens in the next few days and sources say it could happen before the trade deadline, you'll be saying you saw it here first. And now I ask you, Is Saunders the forgotten hero who will save the defense? Or just another name that will disappoint? Comment Volta Saunders if you believe in this play. Comment look for another if you think the Chiefs need new blood. Why the next video? It will be based on what you decide below. If you've made it this far, you're a real fan. And hot news like this? It's a privilege for those who are inside. Stay tuned, because next week's bombshell could change everything on the road to a third championship.